How are you going to attract a girl on the first date? Listen, your opportunity is finally here. The date you dreamed about. The date that had you anxious and excited. The date you scored after gathering your courage. You got it. Your chance is here, so don't kick in the prize at your doorstep. The way you carry yourself on your first date with the girl will decide your future with the girl you are attracted to. First impression is lasting. That's why you are here looking for advice. You can't mess this up. This is your golden ticket. Be sure to invest your whole self on the first date, and I will guide you along the way. Heed my words and follow through, and I can guarantee that you will return from your first date with a ticket to a second date. Remember, every single word in this video matters, so make sure to watch it to the very end. First and foremost, do your research. A date is where you will spend hours and hours with a girl alone without any friends or family, so there is little to nothing that will distract her from you. Imagine you go on a date. You are at a restaurant. Now you are just awkwardly staring at each other. Nothing to talk about. Do you think this will send the right message to your girl? She will think that your interest is fleeting. Do you think silent awkwardness will give her a positive impression? Don't let this be a day that she will come back and think, "Oh, it was a lousy experience." Let this be a day that she will think with a smile on her face. If she is someone you are already familiar with, good for you. But if this girl is basically a stranger to you, you need to do your research. Text her. Talk about random stuff that might feel meaningless. Find out her likes and dislikes. Remember her hobbies. Find a common ground for both of you. Keep these little conversations in mind. Use these to plan your date. If there is nothing in common, work on it. Remember, you should show that you care. "Oh, this is a man I would want a relationship with." That's the impression you will give to her. Okay, the second point is where your research comes in handy. Now, armed with the knowledge about her preferences, you can plan your date ahead. If you're planning to go to a restaurant, the food should be to the liking of both you and her. If she is vegetarian, take her to a place with great veg dishes. Don't make things awkward by taking to a place where she won't be able to eat. Let's say that she is someone who loves music. Why don't you take her to a small concert? It doesn't have to be a typical dinner movie date. If your approach is unique, she will find you refreshing. But this is really important, so pay attention. Lots of you guys go wrong here. As much as her comfort matters, this is you, trying to impress her. So you have to show that you are enjoying it too. Imagine you both go clubbing because she loves it, but you can't dance. You will just look like an idiot flailing arms. In the end, it's just going to be messy. Plan something that you both can enjoy together. Moving on to the third suggestion. You might think this is a given, but I have seen too many guys miss this point. Dress well. You must look good. Let's say this girl is someone you met at college. You are not going to show up at your date looking like a college kid who lost his way. Shave. Comb your hair. Press your clothes. Wear something that is appropriate for the venue. There is nothing cool about showing up shabby, while your date puts effort into her appearance. Imagine you meet for a movie and you show up dressed up too casually, while your date shows up wearing a hot dress. She will feel humiliated and disregarded. That's not what you want. Make sure you are clean, look well, and of course, smells nice. Don't forget perfume. There is no denying that a girl likes a man who smells nice. You will spend hours together, and you would never know what these moments might lead up to. Be ready for anything. I mentioned before that finding her interests is important to initiate conversation, but do not spend the whole conversation on some irrelevant topics. Instead, talk about yourselves. You are here on a date with the girl you like. This is not a business meeting, nor is this a friendly meetup. So the fourth important step is that you should build intimacy by showing interest in her life. Unless you won't talk about you two, there will be no intimacy. Remember, intimacy is a must for a relationship. Imagine you keep chattering away about a random sport because you both like it. At the end of the date, your relationship hasn't changed by a bit. Try to be a little vulnerable. Talk to her about your childhood memories. She will offer hers in return. Make the conversation personal. Use her name to address her. Names are intimate. Flirt with her. Be a little funny. Make her laugh. Intimacy builds chemistry. When you have chemistry, she will feel drawn to you.